Hello there guys, welcome back to another vlog, or rather a video. Yes, it's still your girl Linda in the building once again, and today I have a guest in the building, guys. Guess who the guest is? The guest is my lovely husband. Yeah, guys. This is the most awaiting couple talk video, highly requested. Okay, so you guys, I hope whatever I'm gonna dish you out in this video, you're going to like it. Okay, so we're just gonna dive right into it. If you're a new subscriber, you're welcome so much. If you're a returning subscriber, you guys keep me going. I appreciate you to the moon and back. Okay, I love you guys in bits. And if you just clicked in here by mistake, please, darling, do not leave without considering subscribing, because we are always here to make sure you are entertained, to make sure you are learning, to make sure you are, I don't know, everything, okay? So let's just dive right into it without further ado. So my husband is gonna introduce himself, and then there's some questions here that I am going to be asking this man right here, and he's gonna answer them. Okay, girl? Yes, babe. So introduce yourself to our YouTube family.
Hello, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are. So my name is Raf Lawani Ayo. If you like, you can call me Raf Million.
So, the millions.
Yeah, it's a privilege to have me here. I so appreciate that, and actually we'll be waiting for some time now to have a couple tag like this.
Though we have done a cooking video before.
Yeah, we have done a cooking video before.
But a sitting couple talk kind of video
like this, we have not done it. So I really honor this opportunity to explain myself and answer some few questions she will be giving to me.
Oh yeah, you know your girl, you trust me, right? Yeah. I'll be dishing those questions.
No
and you will be answering them.
No
you
problem.
Understand?
No problem.
Okay. Okay, the first question is here, babe. When you met your wife, how did you know she is the one?
Okay, that is
I'm checking you out.
Yeah, okay. You know, that is a very interesting question. You know, when it comes to having a wife, it's different from when you have a girlfriend. When you meet your wife, you should be able to know it's a spiritual thing. The thing, it communicates inside you.
Your instinct.
Yeah, your instincts just
tells you this is your wife.
This is your wife.
Not your girlfriend.
Not your girlfriend.
It's not chop and run.
You know. You know, when you see, you know, that thing, it communicates inside you. You just tell yourself, okay, this is your wife. Then physically, you just put one or two things together, compare one or two physical appearance and things like that. You say, oh, yeah, she's good to go. We are good to go. That is how it is.
Wait a minute. You say you compare physical appearance.
Yeah.
What about character?
Okay. What I'm trying to say is this. Oh, I just told you that it's a spiritual thing. It just communicate inside.
It just happens.
It just happens.
So you will know the character later.
Yeah, the character. No. Okay, if you permit me, I will tell you. Even the character is among the inner thing of it, because when you have a conversation with somebody, you'll be communicating within yourself that okay, she's polite. She has a good character. I will not be telling you that you have a good character, but within me, I'll be telling myself, oh, okay, I think she has a good character. I think I can go with this. Then the physical issue of it is that, okay, you know, every man, even a woman, we know we have taste. There's a dreaming taste we all have. Say, okay, maybe from example, you can say, okay, if I want to marry, I would love to marry a woman that is a bit taller than me. You know, that is just one of the physical things. You just say, okay, this is one of my physical.
Or a woman that is light-skinned than you.
Light-skinned than me.
A woman that talks a lot than you.
No, actually, I really don't go with light-skinned women.
Brown skin girls.
Like
you don't like brown skin girls. You like dark skin girls.
I like dark skin girls.
Guys, you heard that too.
I see them natural.
Okay, the second question is, what food do you find weird to adjust to in Kenya, like in your wife's country?
Okay.
Which food do you find weird to
Okay.
adjust to?
Yeah, somebody like me, you know too well, I really don't enjoy eating. But yeah, you know I don't like much food.
I'm not asking you which food you like.
Okay, wait. Listen. Okay.
I know you don't like to eat.
I don't
You
like
have
to
bad
eat.
eating habits, and
I
that is
have
why I
bad
am the
eating
one
habits.
doing all the downloading.
So,
Okay.
okay. In Kenya here, we have similar food with our, our side elsewhere too. But there's this particular vegetable they call dengu. Dengu.
Green grams.
Green grams. Yeah.
You don't like it?
You know, when you it's always it always look perceive. I always perceive it like as if it's a flower. So when you mix it, when you mix it with your vegetable, as if you want to make ugali, you want to. Am I right? I mean that vegetable. What is it called? Daniela, not dengu.
He's talking about Dania, guys. He says Dania looks like vegetable. So when you mix it inside vegetable, it feels like there's another vegetable in another vegetable.
I don't
So you don't want Dania.
Because the smells, the smells doesn't.
The smell isn't good. But Dania, babe, Dania is just a spice. It's not a food. Which food exactly in Kenya do you find hard for you to, like?
Okay,
for you to eat. Which food in Kenya, if you eat, you don't enjoy it?
I don't enjoy it.
You feel like no, I should be eating better than this.
Ugali and cabbage. I don't like it.
And it's my favorite.
I like it. I don't like
ugali and cabbage and egg.
I don't like eating ugali and cabbage. You know, if you want to eat ugali, you should be able to prepare a very rich soup.
My husband will be complaining that ugali is white, egg is white, cabbage is white. I want him to eat all that.
Imagine me eating ugali and egg.
Me, I'll just be swallowing it.
No.
He'll just be checking me out.
So,
what other food again? You say ugali and cabbage you don't want. Ugali and egg too you don't want.
Ugali and egg I don't want.
What again?
Which other one again? Let me see. I think that is just ugali and egg. If you talk about gideri, I like eating gideri.
Do you enjoy omena?
Oh, sorry.
Do you enjoy fish?
No, I enjoy fish. But that's omena. There was time I used to eat omena, but
at a point I just stopped. Why did you stop? You did not like it anymore?
Yeah, I don't like it because maybe because of the smell, or very probably because
that reminds me, babe. There's this fish that sends too much that even if you cook it up floor from down floor, people will be hearing it.
Yeah.
You know the fish, right? Obambla, you don't like it.
It smells like omena as well.
Obambla, that one that calls flies in the house. You don't like that one? I don't like it. Okay, the third question is, what challenges did you face in your first year of marriage?
Okay.
What challenges did you face in your first year of marriage?
My first year of marriage, honestly, okay, being with a pregnant woman, it's not, honestly, I must tell you, it's not an easy task. It's not an easy task. Because the craving, is it the cravings they call it? The cravings is just too much. You call me every second, you want to eat this. When I provide it, you end up not eating it.
You want another thing?
You wake up at the middle of the night, you want to eat.
Hey, when you're getting a woman pregnant, you guys, you have to be very, very ready. Because I want ice cream. If you bring ice cream, I don't want it again. I want chicken and chips, okay? If you bring the chicken, I don't want it again. I'm craving pineapples. You go for pineapple, I don't want it again. Go and get me sugar cane. So that is what my husband is complaining about.
Yeah, it was really, really too much. But it's a good thing. It's a good thing. At the end of it,
because I got pregnant in my first year of marriage, few months after. So the challenges that he feels, he really, really faced in the first year of marriage was my pregnancy cravings. Okay. How long have you been married?
Okay. We've been married.
Do you remember?
3 years plus now.
Yeah, we've been married for 3 years plus.
3 years plus.
3 years and counting. By the grace of God.
By the grace of God.
What challenges do you face as a first-time dad or a first-time father?
You don't even go there. Okay, so many, but I'll just mention a few. You know, being a father, you have to be tolerant, concerning in the area of your kid, even your wife self, you have to be tolerant with them because.
Are you being a father to your wife?
No, of course, I'm fathering all you guys too.
You're fathering us.
Yes,
hey, well, so then I'm mothering all of you.
So it's not really easy. You have to be tolerant. You have to be patient. You have to have that listening ear too, because sometimes you don't just take it to be okay because you're the man of the house. You don't need to listen to your kid or your wife. Okay. You know, you just have to do that because like now, for sometimes now, even if you sometimes you come to our living room, the senior boy inside they have messed, you know. They always mess.
The owner of the house.
The owner of the house always mess the whole living room.
The owner of the house turns the living room upside down.
All those things there.
You will clean, you will mess it again. You clean, you mess it again. Until you get tired and say, okay, let's stay like that. We will clean it when we are going to sleep.
You said, those are the few challenges, you know.
With the kid, you can't just say like your house will always be in one place. No, because my kid is 2 years old right now. So, okay, guys. So the next question is, what things do you like most about your wife? Let me be hiding as he's talking this one.
Okay. Yeah, I love so many things about my wife. I must tell you the truth. That is why she's my wife. I love so many things, but there's one particular one I really love about her. She's so confident. That one I must tell you. She's very, very confident, and she's so determined. If she wants to do something, honestly, just forget it. I must tell you, she's behind the whatever you think Ralph Million has achieved. You know, when now when you have a good woman, you have a good wife, every other thing, you know, is
all
minor.
these praises, when they don't praise me, my plant kiss. so that they go keep praising me.
So I love so many things.
Okay. Thank you so much, baby. So the next question is, do you intend having more kids in future? If yes, how many?
Yeah, by the grace of God, we intend having more kid. Actually, there was a time in our life we were planning to adopt. Yeah, we're planning to adopt.
It's not as if we'll not adopt, but we will also have our own kid by the grace of God, another one, and adopt, because we are having second thoughts. Like sometimes you adopt a kid, the kid changes. When he grows up, because it's not your blood, he begins to feel bad about your blood child. He begins to resent them. He begins to fight with them and see them like enemies. Some adopted kids, even at some point, you see it in the news every day. They turn around and kill their foster parents. They kill their foster parents. So we are having second thoughts of it. But it doesn't mean that if we have more kids in future, we'll not adopt. Of course, 1 or 2 adopted kids must be there. Yeah,
adopted kids must be there. Next
question. What makes your wife unique from other women? Today I'm killing you. What makes your wife unique from other women? I ask you this question because they're always saying, okay, every man, when you marry a woman, there is something about that your woman that you marry that you feel every other woman outside is lacking. She's the only one with it. What makes your wife unique amongst other women? In simple terms, what attracts you more to your wife?
that is
really
tricky, but you know,
answer it anyhow you feel.
Okay, let me just put it the way I understand it.
Answer it anyhow you feel like answering it.
Okay, what makes my wife unique to other women? I think physically my wife has that height. It has a very good stature. I must tell you the truth. and me, and enjoying seeing a woman with a very good height. And though I'm not that tall, but I enjoy seeing my wife with this kind of height, and she's well structured. I love that. And I once mentioned about confidence. Really, that one blows my mind. She has that confidence. That is exactly what I really, really admire about her. She cannot be intimidated anywhere. She's always proving herself. I think that alone, I really enjoy that.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow. You said I cannot be intimidated. Did you hear that? Anyway, the next question is, did it worry you when you wanted to marry from another country? Like interracial marriage. Did you think like, will your family accept her? Will the relationship work? Will she understand you and stuff like that, since she's not from your country?
Okay. Well, when I was a little child, when I was growing up, I during my secondary school level, there was this time I was just telling myself, I never knew I would travel out. I was just telling myself, if I have opportunity to get a wife outside, I will marry. So the thing has been there inside me a long time. So when I travel, I never see it to be a big deal to say, okay, because she's not from my country. And again, I'm from a very small family. We are very straightforward. We like strangers, we like foreigners. So for my family, I don't think I've never thought of saying they will have problem about it.
Surprisingly, my husband's family, there are 4 kids. And my family, we are also 4 kids.
Yeah.
What a coincidence. Surprisingly, in my husband's family, they have only 1 sister. And in my family, I'm the only daughter with 3 brothers. Them too, there are 3 guys with 1 girl in their family. What a coincidence. What can you say about that if it's not divine intervention?
It's really divine.
It is divine, no, divine, proven, and tested. Anyway, the next question is, what does it take to be a father and a husband? Yes. What does it take to be a father and a husband? In the sense that, can any man be a father? Can any man be a husband? And as a father or a husband, what do you believe is the responsibility of a man, and what makes a man happy? I don't know if you're getting me, but just respond anyhow you understand it.
Okay, let me just respond the way I understand it. Okay, what makes you be a father? Okay, there's a different, I don't know, let me classify this way. There's a difference between you being a father and be somebody's be a father to, I don't know how to explain this thing. Okay, well, if you allow me to explain it, I'll say, okay, being a father is when you are able to shoulder the responsibilities, the needs of the house.
Okay, so what it takes being a father is being able to shoulder the responsibilities and take care of the needs of your family.
Yeah.
As per your children and your wife.
I think that's what makes you to be a father.
And what makes you happy as a father and a husband?
Okay,
what gives you that satisfaction? What gives you stress as a husband and a father, and what gives you satisfaction as a husband and a father?
Okay, if you allow me, I will just tell you straightforward that when I'm okay, financially okay, if you want me to be frank with you, when I'm financially okay, I have no stress. That is what really gives me joy. When I can see myself that I can provide every necessary available thing in the house, that is what really gives me joy. That is what really makes me feel that, yeah, I'm a father.
Okay, ladies in the house, did you hear that? I did one video last time and I said we have 2 clocks in our lives. For women it's biological clock, and for men it's financial clock. So if you thought I'm lying, you heard it from the horse's mouth. He said that what brings joy and satisfaction to a man is being able and capable to provide for your family.
Yeah.
He even said it by himself, and I quote, that what makes him sad and frustrated is when he's broke. Because he'll be thinking, how will I provide for my family? What are they going to eat? If this woman comes now and tells me I want money to fix my hair, what will I do? If she comes now and says I want money to buy sanitary towels, what will we do? If my son gets sick now, God forbid, and I want to take him to the hospital, and this woman comes for money, what will I do? Who will I ask? Who will I beg? So what makes a man complete and happy is him being able to provide for his family. Yeah. There's no two ways about it. End of quotes. Okay, guys? All right. Our next question is, if you were to choose between being single and being married, which one will you go for?
Obviously, you can see that. Okay, being a married man is a blessing. To me, I don't know about others. Since I got married, I can see positive changes about my life. I've never been organized before.
They organized this man. Oh,
yeah, I've never been organized before like this. So I can tell you that being married and a father
makes you more responsible.
It makes me more responsible. It's really organized my life.
And if you marry someone who is understanding you, a woman who is not pursuing you to go and steal, to provide for them,
exactly,
then marriage is sweet.
Marriage is sweet.
So even if they wake you tomorrow, they tell you marry, you go marry, Abi.
You go marry.
Would you marry your wife in the next life?
Of course, I will marry my wife in the next life.
No, you guys. You know what? One thing you guys need to understand is this. You see, my husband is shy. He's a shy guy. Okay,
they know now.
He's a shy guy.
They can see that from
I'm actually forcing him to look at the camera.
Yeah.
Left for him, he wants to be talking, looking away. He doesn't have a problem to talk, but to talk facing the camera. But that happens to everybody, even YouTubers. My husband is not a YouTuber, but it happens to YouTubers. So talk less of somebody who is not a YouTuber. So for the fact that he's agreed to come here and do this couple tag with me, because I told you, my subscribers have been asking me for a couples tag for a very long time. I know you're shy, but I really need to dish this out to them. So can you just agree and let me know when you're free so that you can help me do this video? And he agreed to help me do this video, and I am very grateful for it. Okay, so the last question is, how does your wife compliment you? Like, how does your wife complete you? Like, what is it that you feel you do not have that your wife has that completes you? You know, in marriage, God always makes people to complete one another. You find that there's something you know that I don't know. Okay, like if you ask me, I'll tell you that things to do with electronic cables, lights and bulbs and switches and everything in the house. Left alone in the house, I can even just stay without watching television for a whole month because there's just one cable that came out and I don't know where to put it. So my husband compliments me with that because he's very good at that. My bulb cannot burn when he's in the house. He will come and fix it. My iron box cannot get problem when he will come and fix it. My television will not, if it's not clear, he will I don't know if you can say. Yeah, so the question is, what does your wife compliment you? Like, how does she compliment you? How does she complete you?
Okay.
That is the last question.
Okay, allow me to put it in my own way.
Yeah, okay, just respond in your own way.
Yeah, I'll respond in my own way. You just made mention that I'm the shy type. Of course, you know, every shy person always don't like talking too much and things like that. And when you don't like talking, people take advantage of you. They can step on you and things that because you don't like talking. You understand? So the way my wife compliments me in that area is that my wife is not that type of person you can what do they call it?
I'm not a pushover.
It's not a pushover.
I'm not a pushover. You cannot tell me jump and I jump. I have to ask you, why am I jumping?
In that area, I can see I can't imagine my wife seeing somebody talking to me the way she doesn't like.
Anyhow,
and I
keep quiet.
So I know I'm very, very sure that he will tear the person apart. So that area, she's really, 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 really complimenting me. I think I'm okay with that.
It's how we tear the person apart.
I know you now.
Before he can't finish you, I go finish. He go finish me first. Before he can't finish.
I know you very well.
Like really, I feel like I'm the only one who is allowed to be rude to my husband. Do you understand? Because couples always have fights. Everybody, they know that couples have fights and they make up. That is why people normally say, if a woman complains to you, I'm fighting with my husband, don't choke your mouth, put, okay? Because tomorrow, if they get well back together, because couples always fight and they make it up. If tomorrow they make it up, you go and tell the husband, do you know what she was telling me? She was telling me you're cheating. She was telling me you're doing this. She was telling me you should not be you should be providing for me like this and that. She will tell everything to the husband, even things you told to her in confidence. Okay. So I'm always feeling you don't have to be rude to my husband. You have to come and face me first. Okay? If you are rude to me, no problem. You give me, I give you back. That's the kind of person I am. I'm not a pushover. You don't tell me jump, I jump. I'll ask you jump for waiting. Like say waiting happen. Why am I jumping? Anyway, guys, thank you so much for staying with us to the end. We are going to leave this video right here. I want to believe you guys have enjoyed this video. I want to believe you enjoyed having my guest in the building.
Thank you very much for having me.
Daddy, tell them to subscribe.
Okay, yeah, that's really, really very important. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. You know, we are assuring you that we're going to deliver whatever it is to make you feel good in this channel.
Tell them if they want more of this kind of content, they should tell us in the comment section down below. Yeah,
if you guys want this kind of content, you just message us in the, how do you call it?
Comment section down below. If you like to see more of this kind of couple tag videos, okay, let us know in the comment section down below. We'll be happy and pleased to do more of this kind of couple videos for you guys. And in case you haven't viewed our night routine video, my husband and I have been there cooking. We were cooking what? Okra soup.
Yeah, okra soup.
And semolina, right? Yeah, we cooked okra soup and semolina. So in case you haven't viewed that video, darling, go and view that video for us. So subscribe and please turn on your bell so that anytime we upload a new video, you'll be the #1 person to know. So for now, I just want to say thank you so much for staying with us to the end. We'll see you in our next video.
Thank you so
much. Bye. This is from the Millions family, okay?
Millions family.
Rough Million.
Yeah.
Bear that in mind. Bye, babe. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you.